What is bobbin' B? This is Vergi1 here, back with my GSA Season 5 draft recap. No, draft league season season 5 GSA. Yeah, this is our week 1 matchup. We are playing against King L5, who is supposedly a very good player. Heard quite a bit about him. I don't know what the hype is about. Apparently, this man made like Landers T. Everyone thinks Landers T is the best Pokemon in the draft league format, period, out of all Pokemon ever in existence. Yeah, that's how King Hall 5 view. He is an influential player who has done well in the past, and that's what's happening. So he got a scary team. I got this team. Yeah, let's hop right into it. Lead off with my Azumarill because I think it matches up well versus most of his team as he leads the Latios. I click Play Rough just because it hits everything on his team for a big amount. It does big damage. That 2 kills the Blastoise. He scalds here. I'm like, yes, he got a 70% chance not to get burnt. And if I got burnt there and lost the match, I could just blame the whole match on that burn too. So that's a good enough reason for me to stay in and click Play Rough again. He goes up to Terrakion. The only way he kills this is Z, and I don't want this to take a hit because it's as he puts in a lot of work. I also didn't want to go Steela because Steela is my Mega Latios check, and this Archie didn't do a lot of work because its set was Z Fire Z Heatwave for the Ferrothorn, and clearly he didn't bring the Ferrothorn, so I didn't see much of a need for it, so I just stacked it off to the Z move, which I kind of saw coming. This then gives me the Celesteela, which, I mean, I don't really want to chip on this, but I needed something to come out and check this Terrakion, and he gives me a bit of damage on that, which is really nice. I then proceed to click Leaf Seed as I predict him to switch out. I then click Heavy Slam, I think, yeah. I click Heavy Slam. It was to hit the Latios, but doing a nice chunk to the Volcarona and switching is always nice. That's a 3-8 KO, and that always adds up. I can go up to my Latios here. I didn't know what his set was. I didn't know if he was, if he was a setup set, if he was a Corvidant set. I didn't want him setting up there and then possibly doing shit. So I went straight out into my Latios, which is a Scarf Latios, since he does have a Mega Latios. So I'm like, I ain't risking those speed ties, boys. And then Scarf Latios outspeeds Volcarona at +1, of course, which gets me some side shock damage, which lets my Azu come in and revenge kill Valkyrie shit every time. Right? Right. And I play Draco here just because I don't want to risk this Latios can comment or something on an over prediction that was dumb. No reason for me not to. And I always have Celesteela to go back into. He makes a double here. I don't know why he doubled into Latios. Don't believe that was the play. Unless he was predicting my Rotom Heat to come out, which is something, but I don't believe it was the play. He does T-Bolt. That does negative damage right there. That literally nothing. As I Leaf Seed here, get a little bit of the nice passive recovery back. I eat up another T-Bolt. Luckily, it doesn't crit me, which would have been really bad. I click Heavy Slam, do a nice chunk, and then he's getting low here. And I'm also out of range of another T-Bolt thanks to recovery from leftovers and Leaf Seed. And then I go for another Leaf Seed, protecting him to switch out, since I am out of range of that T-Bolt. As Greninja does come in here, and then I click Heavy Slam? Yeah, I click Heavy Slam, which does another third to this Volcarona, which is really nice, And also, based on the Z-turn, I kind of determined that it was a Scarf variant. There we go, when it clicks Fire Blast here. I make a very bad play and decide to stay in because I'm pretty sure Rotom Heat, I'm max Pidef Rotom Heat, but if I was an offensive Rotom Heat, I'm pretty sure it was 2-8 killed by Fire Blast after Rocks, so he didn't have a lot of reason to really like switch out there, which is why me staying in with my Celesteela there to Leech Seed is really bad, especially since he does have this Latios, so he still has this Sylveon and a Greninja, and a lot of stuff that my Celesteela has a really good job dealing with. So stacking Celesteela there is definitely not the play, which is why I make this play exactly, because my good friend King L5 definitely knows this, and he's definitely scared of me going out into either Latios or Rotom Heat. So I opt to stay in here, make the bad play, which plays off as per usual, because you know the bad players always make the bad plays that you hate it. And get some more recovery. I'm almost full health in the Celesteela again. We eat these hydro pumps up, even though that's definitely a specs hydro pump. Shit hurts, shit hurts. I didn't expect my Latios to live one, because based on what the damage it did to my Celesteela. But you know, I'm not really thinking. I'm thinking I play OU too often. This is like Ash Ninja or something stupid. But it really is just Tauren Greninja. There we go. At 5%, it's definitely getting that Tauren boost, which means my Latios is dropping. Unfortunately. I wasn't really thinking about that, but shit happens, man. Shit happens. So we both die there. 50-50 as to what he's going out to. He chooses Sylveon for some reason. I did not think Sylveon wants to play. I thought he would either go into the Terrakion or the Volcarona, because Volcarona is able to U-turn out if it has a disadvantage. And then Terrakion hits almost everything on my team decently, as long as I didn't go to Azu. Or Celesteela, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. And then Absol did beat those two, if that happened, because I do have Sucker Punch, etc., etc. But Absol was a broken Pokemon, by the way. Mega Absol, most busted Pokemon in the Draft League format. I'm just putting that out there now. I go out to my Red Heat because I don't want my Celesteela taking damage, especially when the Latios is still here with the T-Bolt. Very, very threatening Mon. I could Toxic on this Sylveon, put it on a timer. He clicks Wish. I don't want him passing, so I click Overheat, hoping that it will kill anything that comes in, so he can't Wish pass. Unfortunately, my 0 investment in special attack does not pay off this time, as this Latios does get a Wish. Nice and hefty also, but I can click Toxic on this Latios. Get this man worn down a bit. Don't let him do anything crazy. As he clicks Draco, my Snarf here is max with F, which is why we do take those, even though it doesn't matter. I'm dying to rocks anyways. Save it as a sack for later, as I will switch out. He's at -2, so there's literally 0 reason for me to stay in here, but there's also 0 reason for me not to click Leaf Seed, which is exactly what I do. I click Leaf Seed on the Switch. I click Heavy Slam on the Switch because I'm smart and there's no need for him to Leaf Seed because he's switching out of here because he's at -2, and every Pokemon he has, it dies to Heavy Slam. There you go. I don't need to click Leaf Seed when I can just get my Speed F boost. See? I think my play's out. I'm smart thinking, man. I now have the Speed F boost, which means I definitely die to this Fire Blast though. I definitely don't die to it, but I don't want to take damage from it. So I sack off my Snarf, which I saved from earlier, and then I can go straight out to Azumarill. As he does indeed lock himself into Fire Blast, which gives me Azu for free. Awkward just a play, but I don't really want to make that play because then that lets Latios come in afterwards and do some shit. So I click Play Rough just so he can't pivot around A and B, switch into anything. Really. Which gives me his Volcarona after I missed one play rough. It's just unfortunate because I do die to anything the Latios wants to throw now, even though I already died to a T-Bolt, but we don't question that. He also opts to click Hero Ball here since his only play here to win the game is have Latios stall me out, which is definitely a solid play, but unfortunately it's not the right play. I mean, it is the right play, but unfortunately it does not work out just because I have Celesteela. Celesteela is a broken Pokemon and it made it to the 7th pick. I don't know how. I think it was because of Blue deciding to take Infernape for round 6. But I mean, that's just me, man. That's just me. I go Absol here. I decide to not preserve Death Potential. Instead, I decide to just sack off my Absol to show how alpha this Mon is. This Mon decides to come out and just do 0 damage and then die. Just because it's just an alpha Mon that it doesn't want to do the hard work of killing the Mons. It just wants to weaken them and let everyone else do it for them. That's just what you do when you are the head of the game and you are the big honcho. Exactly. So I'm going out here with my Celesteela, you know, big 1v1 potential here. Also, I did force him to click Draco, which puts his special attack at -2, which means that my Celesteela can 100% of the time 1v1 this Latios, unless he like double crits me or something. But even with that, with Protect, with Toxic, with Leech Seed all adding up, I don't think he can even if you crit me twice. No, if you crit me twice it's a 60 though, so you probably can. Depends on when it was. But yeah, I pretty much ensure my victory here by stalling him out a bit and then securing the kill with a heavy slam. And yeah, that is my game. King L5 says GG, and I say GG, which means we both enjoyed the game and had a good game. No one there, no salt, no badness. We all equally fair hacks game, except he didn't scalper me turn like 2, so that was pretty hacksy in my favor, I must say. So I am sincerely sorry for that play. Yeah. Alright, well, that is my week 1 matchup against King L5 in the GSA. This will be going up sometime, probably today, just because I don't care. I might not edit it, so heads up, boys. You get low quality content from this low quality YouTuber, and you will enjoy it and still love it. So you all have a great day, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye.